Hello everyone, my name is Ross. I'm one of the two owners of Silver State RP. I'm also the guy who makes the YouTube videos and the TikToks and whatnot. And this video is to address the future of Silver State RP in 2026. I'm going to get this out of the way first. We are not shutting down. That is not what this is. This is actually quite the opposite. This video is to inform you about some of the major changes coming in the new year, 2026, and they're pretty exciting, so I'm very happy to share them with you. As some of you may have saw, we are pushing a major update on December 25th, 2025, Christmas morning, and it's our version 2.0 update. We made a YouTube post and a Discord announcement about it. It was first announced in September, and just last week or the week before we gave the release date. And as I'm recording this video on November 25th, we are exactly 1 month away from release. So what I plan on doing is kind of going over with you some of the changes and new things that are coming in this update. I'm not going to go incredibly in-depth because I plan on releasing a full changelog video of 2.0 on release day, but I will explain to you kind of what each update means and give you a little insight into what they do. But before we do that, I also want to tell you about some of the changes that are coming to content on YouTube. So the first major change to the YouTube content will be that we're not going to be doing 3 separate series for each department like Los Santos Cops, Blaine County Cops, and San Andreas Cops. We're going to just bunch all of them into one series of Silver State RP 2.0. The thumbnail will look something like what you're seeing on the screen. So it's just a change of title, just a change of style of thumbnail. The actual content itself is going to be largely the same as far as how they're formatted with the intros and stuff. Obviously, since they'll all 3 be under the same type of umbrella, the intro is going to be a little bit different. But that will start on January 1st. So videos will continue to release every Thursday at 2:45 p.m., the same schedule that they've been on for almost a year now. I have videos scheduled through December 18th, and then from the 18th to the 25th, we'll have some snow episodes with some snow in the server. And then probably on Thursday the 1st, I'm just going to put out a big compilation of any unreleased footage that I have, maybe some of our most viewed moments and stuff, and that'll kind of close out the current era of Silver State RP and move us into version 2.0 from there on out. So I guess the new series won't start exactly on the 1st. It'll start on Thursday the 8th. But that is the plan currently. Maybe we'll take a week off because I need to, get some stuff filmed and, ready to upload for 2.0. And our first patrol with 2.0 isn't going to be until the 1st. But we'll see. We'll go through that as we need to. I'll keep you guys updated on what I decide. Okay, so now moving into the actual changelog for 2.0, I'll go ahead and put it on the screen as well while I go through these. So the first major change coming is a character creation framework. So what that means is when you load into the server, it used to be you just create a character in vMenu and then you go and register him in the CAD and you just play it out regularly. But in version 2.0, when you load into the server, you'll be prompted with a character creation page. And that page will let you fill out your name, your date of birth, male, female, that type of stuff, what department you're a part of. So you'll have to do this for law enforcement characters as well in civs. and fire and any other department. Once you load in and you create that character, it'll automatically generate that character in the CAD as well. And then when you type in chat, it'll have that character's name, in front of your name, so you can see who's typing. And it'll also have integrations with our phone script. So each character that you create in this framework will have their own phone number through our phone script. So it can add another layer of, instead of just having to remember which or guess which character somebody's trying to call when they call your number, because you only have one phone number right now. If you're loaded as a specific character in the framework and you get a phone call, you know that that call is for the character that you currently have selected. And the same thing will apply to law enforcement. It carries over with social media accounts that you make on the phone, so Instapic, Twitter, Birdie, whatever. So all that stuff carries over, so that's going to be very exciting. It opens doors for huge RP opportunities, and you can put these different phone numbers in the CAD. It won't automatically do that as of right now, something we can look into later. But yeah, that's one of the major things with the framework and phone script. The other major change is going to be that we are switching radio scripts. We're moving away from the current radio script that we use in favor of Sonoran Radio. We came across Sonoran Radio back in August and tested it out and really liked it. So we've been working on configuring it since about August, and we decided pretty early on that that was going to be one of the first major changes in 2.0. Some of the really cool features of it. It has working earpieces, so if you're standing next to a sieve and you have some radio chatter coming through, if you're not wearing an earpiece, that sieve can hear your radio traffic. If you have an earpiece in, they're not going to be able to hear it. Just little cool stuff, tiny details that Sonoran Radio has are some of the big reasons that we're changing, but also sound quality, some other technical issues with our previous radio that just couldn't be sorted, and I don't think it was our fault that it wasn't working properly. Additionally, they have their own app. You can set keybinds in the dispatch panel, multi-channel monitoring. You can change, the style of your radio directly in game, so that's a client thing. So if you want your radio model to look different, you can do that. And it's totally up to you. It doesn't affect anybody else. It's just how it looks to you. Fire tones will actually play in game at different stations with physical speakers. You can have scanners, and not to mention radio animations as well. Radio animations don't work super well with our current script. They kind of half work, but with Sonoran Radio, they're 100% configured. Our animation script was actually made specifically for Sonoran Radio, so you can choose handheld, chest radio, shoulder, whatever you want. Civs will be able to hear you talking on your radio, so you can't hide stuff from them anymore. And there's also a in-car animation as well, so you actually grab your microphone in your car and talk that way as well. And again, back to the phone script, it has integrations with our phone script where civilians can call 911 with the phone script from in-game and actually speak to a dispatcher. So that is extremely cool. When they call, it'll list the phone number and the name of the character they have selected in the framework. And if they hang up, dispatch can redial them from the dispatch panel without being in-game, and it will call their in-game phone. All kinds of really cool stuff that we're looking forward to trying out and using in 2.0. So next on the list is Roxwood Patrols. So if you're not sure what Roxwood is, it's a map add-on for 5M. It's includes the city of Marina Beach, the city of Roxwood, the city of Juniper, and 2 state parks, and there's just kind of a county section in the middle there. So the main portion of it is Roxwood County, and then we'll have PDs that cover Marina Beach and Roxwood, and then there's a slight expansion that's not done yet, that's Whetstone County, but I believe the plan of the map in full is to be around the size of the regular GTA 5 map, so it's going to be huge, it's going to be giant, and we are very excited to start using it. It's something that we have been working towards and wanting to use for a long time. The first time I ever tried the Roxwood map was before we even started this server, like 2.5 years ago. So it's been a long time coming. We're very excited to finally get to use it coming in January. Roxwood PD will cover Marina Beach and the city of Roxwood, along with like the little bay area there. And it's based off of Reno, Nevada, Reno PD. So that's what LSMPD will run when we're in Roxwood County. And then the Roxwood County Sheriff's Office is based off of Douglas County, Nevada, and they will cover the city of Juniper and any of the other unincorporated or uncovered areas. And then obviously DPS, State Police, will stay the same because it's not a different state. They have park rangers, so they'll have jurisdiction over state parks, and we'll all have our own areas to cover, and it'll be very fun. I'm looking forward heavily to using it, and I'm very excited to see what the next expansions of Roxwood County will be. Like I said, I'm not going to go through everything in here. There's a few things in here that are just visual that I'm not going to go over. I'm going to show those more in depth when I make an actual changelog video and I'm in game. So I'm going to skip past some of the stuff in here. This is a minor thing as well, but a new taser script is coming as well. So this is an advanced taser script. So you'll have actual taser probes that shoot out of the end of your taser into people. You can reactivate the probes. It has a flashlight, laser, anything you can think of basically that a real taser has, this script will have. And again, I'm going to go over that more in depth and actually show you that in the changelog video that releases. And then vehicle damage overhaul. There's a couple things that I have grouped into this entry. So, when you wreck, there's going to be airbag deployments. You're going to be able to push vehicles. Talking GPS that you can turn on and off. So, like turn left on 100 feet or whatever, that type of stuff. The damage system for vehicles altogether will be redone, so that includes like actual engine damage, body damage, wheel damage, all of that type of stuff, and as well as some stuff like hydroplaning. So if you're driving in the rain, the vehicle's just going to feel different. It's not going to be crazy realistic, where you completely lose control, but you do need to drive differently in the rain than you would on dry conditions because you're going to be able to feel it a little more. And then as well, we'll have some like cinematic rollover stuff. So if you take a turn, a very sharp turn, and you're doing a very high rate of speed, there's a very good chance that your vehicle is going to roll over. And seatbelts as well. We have a seatbelt script, but it doesn't have a feature of actually ejecting you from your vehicle. So this new script will have that. And if you're not wearing your seatbelt, chances are, if you roll over or you hit something head on, you're going to go flying out of your car. So those are the major changes. Like I said, there is some other stuff that's on the list that I didn't mention, but I'm going to go over that stuff again more in depth when release time comes. We do have several days canceled leading up to release, so the update will be pushed out on December 25th, so at midnight, Christmas morning. We will have patrols canceled on the 24th, 26th, 27th, 30th, and 31st. So that's about a week of cancellation, but the server will be up, and the purpose of the cancellations is to give you guys time. Obviously, we were going to cancel Christmas Eve and New Year's anyway, but the purpose of giving you so many days off is to allow you to get on the server, test some of the new stuff, mess around with it, get used to it before you actually use it in a patrol. So we have those days canceled, so that means that the first official patrol will be held on January 2nd, 2026, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. So that pretty much covers everything that I want to go over as far as the changelog. Before I go though, I do want to thank everybody who is currently a member of Silver State RP, or who has been a member, or is subscribed or watches our content. We have come a very long ways in 1 year. We recently crossed 500 members in the Discord, and obviously the YouTube channel, has blown up, and none of this would even be possible without any of you. We certainly would not be having a place to even do a 2.0 update like this if we didn't have the player base that we do. So from the bottom of my heart and from the bottom of all of our hearts at the administration team at Silver State RP, thank you. So I hope you're all as excited for 2.0 as I am, and stay tuned for the upcoming content and the official changelog and showcase video of 2.0. I hope to see you all there. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.